Direct hype for today, especially considering the trademarks. So let's hope this works out. It has been so long since I've played any Gen 1 games. Hopefully there won't be any dropped frames or anything. But this system is relatively jerry-rigged. They have trademarked other Pokémon names, but not all of them have had logos. You got a shiny Mewtwo, that's awesome. And no Marty, I'm not going to get the potion. If there's news coming, then I will hit a switch which says there's news coming, go to the site. Okay, so which Pokemon does everyone want me to bring up? Of course, everyone's still messaging me because, oh my god, direct hype! Because, yeah, there's a direct. Yay! So excited! Charmander? Or Squirtle? Or Bulbasaur? I am going to go Charmander. Sorry. Not sorry. Because it's Pokemon Green, I've got to go with Charmander. Obviously. Get a Lizardon going. And sorry, I'm just still trying to juggle everything here. Not going to give it a nickname. Making the chat larger so I can see it more. Sorry, Moobot's very laggy at the moment. When is the direct? It is in 1 hour and 45 minutes, so in an hour and a half I am going to stop streaming this and I will switch over, but I will probably come back after I have sorted the site out for the direct. Okay, so Red sends in a Zenigame and I send out a Hitokage, but that's the last Japanese name I'm ever going to say on this, so don't worry. I'm not going to butcher the language anymore. Go for the scratch. Ha. Oh, that did not do much. I will host the Pokemon's direct. Oh, hang on, my mouse is being all weird. I need to stop looking at the screen and look at the actual 3DS. This... Yes, I am the creator of Serebii. Hello! Whoa, that was a crit. But I won. Yay! Right, well, it has been a while since I played this game, so I'm probably gonna screw it up somehow. Thanks for Serebii. Well, thank you for going to the site. People who visiting the site make it worth it. Hang on. Fine, I will go get the piece go to the PC and get the potion. There we go. Hello everyone who's just joining us. Okay, time to get moving. Get on the road to Viridian City. Oh my god, it's a shiny Rattata! How many years has Serebii going for? 16 years and 4 months. And it's another shiny Rattata. I can't be bothered to defeat it. Yes, I did say 16 years. The site has been going on for 16 years, and yes, I am old. Thank you for that, Kaz. Mean. Yeah, it may actually be shiny. If it's got the right IVs, then, I mean, it's what? 0 in hit points, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 14 in attack, and 10 in everything else. Then it may be a shiny once it's traded to gold and silver, if gold and silver ever come out here. Don't look colder. Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you to say. Wanted to buy Pokeballs. Is the footage choppy for you guys? It's seeming a bit choppy on the laptop. I might close this actually. Whoa, that went really choppy. That went down to 7 frames per second. Not entirely sure what is going on. How old was I when I started the site? I was 13. Hey, it's a Pidgey! The screen sprites are terrible. Fix the stream, everything's in black and white. Brilliant. Well played, sir. That was how shinies worked in Pokemon Gold and Silver. It was based on IVs, yeah. Why the Japanese version? Well, this is Pokemon Green. This is the first game which ever came out. It's different to the ones we've got. Because basically, we got their games based on the engine of Pokemon Blue, but with the encounter rates of Pokemon Red and Green, so it was a bit different. I'll close other stuff which might be lagging the thing up. I think it's my virus scanner, it keeps popping up. Am I in my 30s? No, I'm not, thankfully, yet. Yes, this has got the absolute original sprites. Don't be mean about my age. Sorry if I keep looking away, because I've got things I'm juggling for the direct before now. Yes, I made the site when I was 13. It has never switched owners. Is this a 3DS version? Good question. Yes, it is. When is the direct? It's in an hour and a half. Get the town map. Predictions for the direct. Pokemon Sun and Moon. Those trademarks are completely legit. I'd be very surprised if it's not that. But the question is, what are Pokemon Sun and Moon? Are they Gen 7? Are they what Z would be? I mean, Masuda-san did say that he wants to surprise everyone. Oh. Did I forget to pick up some Pokeballs? When I get Mew, I'm unsure the Mew trick actually works in Japanese red and green, but I might try that later. I can't remember if... It's been so long since I played this game, yeah, okay. Moving on. Why is it not in colour? Pokemon Red and Green came out in 1996, about 2 years before the Game Boy Color, and so they're Game Boy games, and on the Virtual Console, the Game Boy games just come as Game Boy games. Unfortunately, they don't have any Super Game Boy stuff. Hang on, whilst this is happening, I'm going to quickly check to see what is causing my computer to be... Has the image frozen? I mean... Let's not go crazy. Let's go for Pokeballs. Yeah, has... Yeah, okay. I'll see what's going on. Montito. Open that up again. There we go. Not sure what caused that to freeze. My apologies. Right, should I go to Route 22 and get my butt kicked by my rival? Let's do it, because I haven't actually trained anything. Plus I want a Nidoran. Hey look, it's a Nidoran. With a very bad sprite. Goes for the tackle, I go for the scratch again. It's frozen again, hasn't it? Hang on. It's because I was trying to see what is causing my computer to screw up. Okay. Once again, my apologies. Do I speak Japanese? No, not really. I can understand some katakana, but kanji just screws me up royally. nickname it. Let's go back to the Pokemon Center, because that was a bit painful. I'll try to find out what's causing the lag after the direct, because I will try to jump back on after the direct, play through this until I get bored, or you guys get bored of me. Yes, my pronunciation is terrible, yes. Where can you watch the Direct? I will be hosting the North American version of the Direct on Serebii.net, so you'll be able to see that there easily. Can I read Japanese? I can get a basic gist of Japanese, but I'm not fluent. I can't do much with it. Just got to do a bit of grinding, unfortunately. There's not too much water in this stream, unless I go get that bottle of water which is down there. Ha! Had no idea I was English. Oh, well. That's because the site mostly deals with Japanese updates and North American reveals, because that's where it mostly comes from, unfortunately. Just hung on in there, okay. I keep trying to press the wrong button based on the buttons in Pokemon X and Y. It's like, ooh. I mean, there are some things with this game you just doesn't feel right. Like, for instance, you cannot see what a move does in this game. Nowhere in the game can you see what a move does. Yeah, I'm Southern English. Let's go heal. Did I capture Machine? No already. I just started. Some say he gains power every time someone says the word confirmed. Brilliant. I do think it's a bit too early for Gen 7. I honestly do. I mean, we've got some stuff in the games already which has not been touched. Like, they might miss an item like the Azure Flute in Diamond and Pearl, but Pokemon forms and moves, they're not going to just ditch that. So, I think these have to be Gen 6 games. If it's Gen 7, I'm just confused as to what they're doing. Well, it's not usually 4 years. Gen 1 was 3 years and 9 months. Gen 2 was 3 years. Gen 3 was 3 years and 10 months. Gen 4 was 4 years. Gen 5 was 3 years and 1 month, so... No, they never distributed the Azure Flute in Japan. I would do a live viewing of a Direct, but I need to update the site. I need to focus on the site. I have to get everything up as soon as I can. Oh, I am not prepared for this. Why did I move up here? I'm gonna get my butt kicked. Whoops! Come on, get a crit. Crit, crit, crit. Oh, bugger. Oh, and I missed, and it goes for the Gust, and Charmander is down. Oh, that is not good. Why did I move up here? Okay, Nidoran can do it. And of course Nidoran. I picked the wrong move for Nidoran. I should really pay attention to the moves it's got. Ooh. Why did I bother? I have no idea. Whoops. My bad. I forgot that green levels were a bit higher. Let me go increase my arsenal. The old man is no longer drunk and passed out, which is good. You're going to read Serebii in an accent. Well, okay then. First tile. It's a Metapod. So, when was the first time that you guys all played Pokémon? Is this a Nuzlocke? God no. I'd have failed it by now already. And it's a crit. And it's down. And I finally got Ember. Now, the first time I played Pokemon was probably in about April or May of 1999. A friend had brought it over from America. He'd gone on holiday. And he brought it back. I'd heard about it from the various magazines that are around, like the official Nintendo magazine, N64 Gamer, and things like that. So I'd known about it, so a friend brought it, and I was mesmerised, so I bugged my mum, and bugged and bugged and bugged, and she eventually imported it for me, which was nice. Very nice thing to do. And when it finally arrived, I remember spending the entire day just playing it through on the Super Game Boy, because had a Super Game Boy, had to do it. And that's where it all began. But I did have other bits of Pokemon before I got the game, like the first anime episode that I watched, ironically, was Bulbasaur's Mysterious Garden, if you could believe that. Hey, it's a Weedle, that's a 5% encounter chance. I got a Weedle! There's no way in hell I'm going to be using a Beedrill. Bugcatcher wants to battle. He sends out Weedle. Level 7. Easy. Wouldn't the Pokemon Sun and Moon trademark throw the Rainbow Rumour in the trash? Kind of. But that rumour did say that Rainbow was a code name. So, it's not confirmed. And in comes Kakuna. Go for the Ember again. It's super effective. And in comes another Weedle. And Ember again. What's my favourite Pokemon from each generation? That is a tough ask. Gen 1. Oh, it's really hard to say. I use Nidoking a lot on my teams in competitive, so let's go Nidoking. Gen 2, Serebii, obviously. Gen 3, Shedinja. Gen 4, let's go... Mime Junior. I always liked Mime Junior, not sure why. Gen 5, Galvantula. Gen 6, Malamar. Yeah, with the Pokemon SM thing, I'm going to have to be very careful on the site with how I use that. If it's a new generation, I'm going to have Pokedex-SM as a URL, and that is not a good idea. Yeah, Malamar's not just got a nice design, but it's really competitively viable, a lot more than people give it credit for. I often have one in my team, and it just kicks butt so much. People never expect it to do what it does, and that's what makes it good, because it just surprises everyone. Wait, that's the wrong button. Go for the monster ball. Close that. Okay, that's a Caterpie attained, but I should probably train my other Pokemon before I go on to Brock. And I need to save, obviously. Yes, Contrary is very good at countering Intimidate. Contrary's superpower is amazing. You have to play through an N64 Kaz. Wow. This day is just dragging a bit, isn't it? I'm so tired. I was up at 5. Not because I was excited like it was Christmas, honest. What types do I think Magian is going to be? That's very hard to say. Pardon me. You see, the problem with red and blue, well, red, green, blue, and Pikachu and yellow, and, well, most games, it's just such a grind. You end up with one Pokemon which is higher leveled, unless you just sit and grind them for a while. Red and Blue are in black and white because they are Game Boy games, they predate the Game Boy Color. Pokemon Yellow is black and white in Japan because it again predates the Game Boy Color, while in the US it was altered to be a Game Boy Color game, not just a Game Boy game which has an enhancement on the Game Boy Color. Just need to heal up. Pardon me. Sorry. Yes, I'm going to get to Pikachu, so sue me. I reckon we're going to get Sun and Moon revealed today. We're getting a main game this year, without a doubt. The sleep deprived Joe is the best Joe. Yeah. Will they be adding colour to blue and red for the re-releases? No, only yellow is going to have colour on the Virtual Console release. I should probably raise something. What Mega do you want to be added in the next game? I want a Mega Smeargle with Prankster. Where can you watch the direct? It's going to be on the site, so you don't have to worry about that. When I stop the stream, I'm going to embed it on the site. So it's going to be absolutely fine. You can watch it there. Well, that Caterpie is just using String Shot. Oh, this Metapod's just gonna harden. No thanks. How much will red and blue be? £8.99 in the UK, €9.99 in Europe, $9.99 in the US, like $13.99 in Australia. I think $12.99 in Canada. See, this is the issue of the game, the perpetual grind. That's why the EXP share is a good thing. I know a lot of people say that EXP share sucks. But do you really want to just sit grinding for hours and hours and hours? I know I certainly don't, which is why I'm probably just going to end up with a level 80 Charizard and level 20 everything else. That's exactly how I finished the game originally. When does this come out in other places? I think it's probably going to be midnight. Midnight in your local region. So, that's definitely something to look out for. Hey! It's Pikachu! And Caterpie is down. Okay, so send in another Pokemon. Let's send in Nidoran. And it's paralyzed. And I hit the wrong move again, didn't I? Really need to reorder those moves. Yeah, I know you love me, Pokejungle. Calm down. Yay, Pikachu is caught. And that's that. Can I speak Japanese? No, unfortunately, I cannot. I have a basic understanding, so I can understand the gist of things when I'm covering a game, but I really can't speak it. Pardon me. Gonna need to buy some more Pokeballs. And maybe a potion. Now I have 47 Pokédollars. Should I go after Brock straight away? Or should... I'm going to return and give Gary a thrashing. Well, not Gary, Red, as he's called in my game. Wow, even I do that. Yeesh. Yes, I am aware about the terrible mechanics in this game, like Rap just completely destroying the game. If you want to go into a Gen 1 competition and win, just constantly spam Rap with a fast Pokémon such as Dragonair, and then you will just destroy. Okay, I reckon this Caterpie can take out this Weedle. Or maybe not. Did I just get 99.6%? Did I really just get 99.6%? Wow. Thunder Shock. Yep, this Weedle is OP. It's the new meta. And in comes another Caterpie. Gen 1 is out in the Australian eShop. Thank you for that. Let me just double check. If you can confirm that to me somehow, confirm that to me, I'll tweet it out in a sec. The Signo is back. Yes. The trading system is not online, it's local wireless only. I would show it to you, but I've only got one Japanese 3DS, so... Unfortunately... Am I hyped for the 20th anniversary? I am indeed, especially now that we have a direct. Yeah, I think they've toned some stuff down in this game because of the epilepsy stuff. Right, let's go destroy my rival. Or whatever Pokemon this is. Oh, whoops. So this is all the start of Gen 1 right here. It's just tackle, 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 tackle. Ash Greninja is not exclusive to the anime. It's in TCG, it's in Pokemon Picross, it's in Pokemon Shredder, it's in a variety of merch. The concept behind it, I think, will be in the game somehow. But Ash Greninja itself, I doubt it. Yeah, tackle! Woo! Do I think the anime will end soon? No, of course not. Go Pikachu! Decimate that opponent! Yeah! Did I get any money? Ooh. The site is self-sustained. So, that's it. Yay, it's paralysed. Don't kill them. Yay. And Squirtle is down, and my opponent... Ha! Finally. Yeah, I imagine it is quite surreal to hear the voice, but it's just a voice. Ah, Tackle Wars. I'm very glad you guys have been using the site for so long. I mean, it does mess with things like my sleep schedule, as you can see, because I look absolutely tired right now. But knowing that people really like it, that makes it all worth it. So thank you. Yes, we have just over an hour to go, so I'm going to be streaming again until about 2:45. That's my time, obviously. And then I will have to go briefly because I need to hook up mission control and cover everything. Oops, didn't mean to jump down there. Or up there. Sorry, I'm paying multiple attention to things. My phone keeps going off with notifications. Okay, now the next tackle battle. Let's do this! Yeah! Caterpie goes for the tackle and it does a lot of damage, so Rattata goes for the tackle and again it takes Caterpie down to about 75% of health. So Caterpie, unfortunately the speed tie causes Rattata to hit first, and Caterpie goes again, and it's a critical hit! And Caterpie goes for the tackle yet again, and it's bringing Rattata down so close at about 2 hit points. It goes for the tail whip. Caterpie goes once again for the tackle, and it knocks it out. That's right, I was commentating this tackle battle. Yeah, those plays. Ooh. Now that I've done commentary, I can't stop. Okay, let's do this again then. Right, Caterpie goes for the tackle, bringing Metapod down to about 85%, but Metapod goes for the hunt, boosting its defense up. Caterpie goes for the tackle again, bringing it down to about 75%, but the harden yet again. Caterpie goes for the tackle, bringing Metapod down to just over half, and it goes for the harden yet again. Goes for the tackle once more, bring it down to about 40%, whilst Metapod goes for the harden. And Caterpie goes for the tackle, and Metapod goes for the harden once again. Now it's at +5. Now Caterpie goes for the tackle once again, doesn't do much damage, Metapod goes for the harden. And that tackle barely does anything, but Metapod's defense cannot get any higher. Caterpie goes up for the tackle once again. It didn't quite take it down. Metapod goes for the harden. It fails. Caterpie goes for the tackle, and it knocks Metapod out. Harden needs to be banned. Joe should be the announcer for Worlds. That would be nice, but I'm rusty commentating. Plus, the commentators that are there, they're obviously they're a lot better than me. Caterpie goes for the tackle, but Caterpie goes for the tackle. Caterpie goes for the tackle, and it brings it down to about 33%, whilst Caterpie goes for the tackle, bringing it down to 10. It was a critical hit as well. Caterpie goes for the tackle, and Caterpie wins. Good luck in your driving lesson. Oh, we've got another tackle war ahead of us. Who will come out triumphant? Caterpie goes for the tackle. Brings it down to about 75%, whilst Rattata goes for the tackle. Rattata gets a tail whip in with the speed tie, meaning it moves first. Caterpie goes for the tackle again. Rattata goes again for the tail whip. It's not looking good, but Caterpie goes for the tackle and wins. Where do I get all the info? I research so hard. Right, should I go for Brock? Or am I going to get my butt kicked? I'm going to get my butt kicked because Brock's got, what, a level 12 Geodude and a level 14 Onix. Whereas I am nowhere near that. My highest Pokemon's level 12. Let's go east. It can't just be me. It's not. There's the Pokemon of the Week writers, because as much as I do competitive, there are better people than me. Oh, of course, it won't let me go east. My favourite shiny is Garchomp. That's right, Garchomp. Yeah, there's the Pokemon of the Week writers, there's Coronis, who does the manga stuff. I have a few translators on hand to help me with things like that, and a few people who keep an eye on news whilst I'm sleeping, because as much as I like, I have to have sleep. Diglett goes for the scratch, doesn't do much, whilst Charmander goes for the Ember, bringing it down to about 50%, and it gets the burn off. Diglett goes for the scratch again, it does less damage thanks to the burn. And it gets the burn damage whilst Charmander goes for the Ember and brings it down to about 2 hit points. Charmander going to go in for the scratch, but Diglett moves first, it's a critical hit. Diglett gets the burn and it loses. And next is Sandshrew. Charmander goes for the Ember yet again, bringing it down to about 60% damage, and Sandshrew goes for the scratch. Going for the Ember once more, brings it down to about 33%, and another scratch, bringing Charmander into the red. Going for the Ember yet again, will it bring Sandshrew down? It does, and Sandshrew is out, and Charmander goes to level 13. If this was Fire Red and Leaf Green, I'd get Metal Claw by now, and this gym would be amazingly easy. So I don't have insomnia. No, I don't. But yeah, got an annoying amount of grind here. Where was it? Rock is hard when you've got a Charmander. This is true, but I'm gonna take him on anyway. Because who am I going to be making on Pokémon? Maybe Pikachu, maybe Lucario, maybe Mewtwo, maybe Chandelure, maybe Gengar, maybe Machamp, maybe Pikachu Libre. I don't know. How hyped am I for the Direct? I am ridiculously hyped. I am so hyped, it's unbelievable. What's my favourite Pokemon game? X and Y, gotta say. Okay. Brock sends in his Geodude. Okay, his Geodude only has 2 moves, Tackle and Defense Curl. So I go for the Ember onto it, bringing it down to about 90%, doesn't do much damage, and it goes for the Defense Curl, but that doesn't matter because I'm using a special attack. And it gets the burn! Going for the Defense Curl again. And it goes for the Tackle now. Going for the Ember once more. Bringing it down to the red. Geodude goes for the Tackle. Go for the Ember again. And Geodude is out. Onix is going to be the big pain. Sends in his Onix with the green sprite, which looks a bit weird, but alright. Going for the Ember, whilst Onix goes for the Tackle. Going for the Ember yet again, and it's a crit! And not effective. And goes for the Bide. Oh, that's not going to be good. And Bide just destroyed me. Ouch. Luckily, I've got a potion. And Onix goes for the Bide yet again. What's under the Serebii on the shirt? Okay, hang on. Keep calm, Serebii confirmed. And just to add insult to injury, go for the scratch onto the Onix, and the Onix is down. And I get 324 EXP, and job done. There will be a link to the direct on the Serebii.net website. So you need not worry. Actually, let me see if Nintendo of America has put up a stream yet. No, it's not up yet. I can't confirm that it's Sun and Moon, as much as I'd love to. I can't. The stream's going to be, it's going to be on Twitch, but it's also going to be on YouTube and various other things. If only Japan's putting it on YouTube, I'll put the Japanese one on the site. Right, let's go on to the next route. Who should I train? Let's train Pikachu, considering got Misty. Has Game Freak ever talked / emailed before? No, they have not. And the last one's to battle. Last sends in a level 9 Pidgey, whilst I send in a level 7 Pikachu. Going for the Thunder Shock, it's super effective. Goes for the Sand Attack, Pikachu loses accuracy, Pikachu goes for the Thunder Shock, it should knock it out, but Pikachu hangs on in there, goes for another Sand Attack, going for another Thunder Shock. Pardon me. And now it's bringing out another Pidgey. Going for another Thunder Shock, just because we're down to about 40%. Super effective. Goes for the Gust onto the Pikachu. Does a decent amount of damage. Pikachu goes for the Thunder Shock. It misses, unfortunately, due to the now 3 Sand Attacks. Pikachu once again goes for the Thunder Shock. It again misses. Pidgey goes for the Gust again, bringing Pikachu down to 2 hit points. Pikachu goes for the Thunder Shock, and it connects, and Pidgey is out. Does Game Freak know about this site? I'd be very surprised if they didn't. What's my favourite kind of cereal? I haven't really had much cereal in quite a while. I used to enjoy those like Cocoa Rocks, which were around for a while, but then at one point we accidentally had a mouse inside, and the mouse gorged itself on it and died. So that turned me off of those. Level 10 Caterpie, go for the Thunder Shock, whilst Caterpie goes for the Tackle. Pikachu's level 9 now. And in comes a Weedle. I'm very glad you've made some good friends through the site. I've made some of my best friends through the site. Goes for the String Shot. Pikachu goes for the Thunder Shock. Oh no, get the Poison Sting in. And the Weedle is paralysed. And in comes another Caterpie. Okay, cool. Pikachu is now level 10. Of course I know the site they use for the sites you can map in a game. Yeah, but I don't think that was intentional. I think they just found that on Google. And in comes a Rattata. Pikachu's going to get destroyed by it, because it's probably in the top percentage of all Rattata. But it got a critical in and Pikachu is down. And in comes an Ekans, which looks like it's a Bellsprout. It's no problem, Espeon fan. I'm very glad that you found people in the site. How long until the Australia eShop release? I don't know. It could be any time. Well, being final team on this, I have no idea. Charizard, and that's it. When am I going to update the layout? There is one in the works, but it's not playing nice at the moment. And in comes a Kakuna. And in comes a Caterpie. Oh! Whoop.